the last time that I saw you, she had hold of your hand. Well, you waved across the street at me, so I turned away and ran. When I got home, I got a honky-tonk song. I played it till my eyes went red. Well, I grabbed a glass, I said, kiss my ass, I'm gonna drink you out of my head. Well, I'm a little bit lonesome, I'm a little bit blue. I can't stop crying since I lost you. There's a pain in my heart, like a lightning bolt. I'm a little bit lonesome, it's all your fault. Well, I'm a little bit lonesome, it's all your fault.
Who doesn't know what I'm talking about? Who's never left home, who's never struck out to find a dream and a life of their own? A place in the clouds, a foundation of stone. Many precede and many will follow. A young girl's dreams no longer hollow. It takes the shape of a place out west, but what it holds for her, she hasn't yet guessed. She needs wide open spaces, room to make a big mistake. She needs new faces. She knows the highest stakes. She traveled this road as a child, wide-eyed and grinning, she never tired. But now she won't be coming back with the rest. If these are life's lessons, she'll take this test. She needs wide open spaces, room to make a big mistake. She needs new faces. She knows the highest stakes. She knows the highest stakes. And as her folks drive away, her dad yells, check the oil. Mom stares out the window and says, I'm leaving my girl. She said it didn't seem like that long ago, when she stood there and let her own folks know. She needed wide open spaces, room to make a big mistake. She needs new faces. She knows the highest stakes. She knows the highest stakes. She knows the highest stakes.
I wish that heaven had visiting hours, so I could just show up and bring the news that she's getting older. And I wish that you met her. The things that you learned from me, I got them all from you. Can I just stay a while and we'll put all the world to rights? The little ones will grow and I'll still drink your favorite wine. And soon they're going to close, but I'll see you another day. So much has changed since you've been away. I wish that heaven had visiting hours, so I could just swing by and ask your advice. What would you do in my situation? I haven't a clue how I'd even raise them. What would you do? 'Cause you always do what's right. And we just took a while until my worries disappear. I'll tell you that I'm scared of turning out a failure. You'd say, remember that the answer's in the love that we create. So much has changed since you've been away. I wish that heaven had visiting hours, and I would ask them if I could take you home. But I know what they'd say, that it's for the best. So I will live life the way you taught me and make it on my own. I will close the door, but I will open up my heart. And everyone I love will know exactly who you are. 'Cause this is not goodbye, it is just till we meet again. So much has changed since you've been away.
up more excuses to bring it back again. And now I'm here, and I'll drink to the shame. I'll drink to the madness that made me this way. My hands are tied, my head is reeling, my eyes are crying. Take these tears, wash your skin. I'm having trouble breathing since you walked in. Past 18, he was waiting for the bus in his army green. Sat down in a booth in a cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gave him a smile, and he said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low. She said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I sent one back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her. Traveling soldier, our love will never end. Waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone. When the letter said,
One Friday night, I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter says the soldier's coming.
rode us all the way to New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was playing soft, good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby again. From the Kentucky coal mine to the California sun, hey, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather, through everything we've done, your Bobby, baby, kept me from the hole. One day up near Salinas, long, I let him slip away. He's looking for that home, and I hope he finds it. But I train all of my tomorrows for one single yesterday, to be holding Bobby's body next to mine. Freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, that's all that Bobby left me. But feeling good was easy down when he sang the blues. Hey, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby, yeah. La da da, la da da da, la da da, la da da da, la da da, la da Bobby, yeah. La da da da, la da da da, la da da Bobby, yeah. La da da, la da da. I can't come on, and the Bobby, no, and the Bobby McGee, yeah. Lord, 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 Lord. Hey, 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 Bobby McGee,
Live your life to the full, with a lifetime of smiles. Made us know right from wrong, always knowing a lie. You made us be tough, but never too rough. Rise above's what you said, never easily led. And one day we'll all sing along, 'cause this is your song. We wrote it for you. It won't take all day, just a minute or two. You were our friend, walked with you till the end. And one day we'll all sing along, 'cause this is your song. So we'll try and go on, loving all that we know, through the hardest of times. You put on a show. You made us stand tall when all around us would fall. Even when you were low, you believed you could fly. And one day we'll all sing along, 'cause this is your song. We wrote it for you. It won't take all day, just a minute or two. You were our friend, walked with you till the end. And one day we'll all sing along, 'cause this is your song. And one day we'll all sing along, 'cause this is your song. I wrote it for you. It'll take all our lives just to help us get through. You were our friend, walked with you till the end. And one day we'll all sing along. And one day we'll all sing along, 'cause this is your song.
My name is John Gadauskas, the local Catholic priest, and I'm privileged to have been asked by the family to lead this celebration of Megan's life here at Parkside Chapel. And Megan has requested that her funeral be kept simple, and so the family want to honour her wishes. So on all of your behalf, I would like to extend sympathy to Megan's husband Troy, to her children Talia, Jasmine and Bailey, to their partners Sam and Jenna, and to Megan's beautiful grandson, Leighton. I also want to extend sympathy to you, Meg, and to Megan's sister, Judy, and her brothers, Tony and Stephen, together with their partners, Barry and Sandra. And also to Troy and Megan's extended family, we also offer you our sympathy. Very simply, in keeping with our Christian and Catholic tradition, we acknowledge Megan's welcome into the community of faith when her mother Meg and her father Noel presented her for baptism into the Catholic community. And I pray this very simple prayer, and then I would like to sprinkle her coffin with holy water, a reminder to us that Megan now shares eternal life with God. And I pray on your behalf. My dear friends, in the waters of baptism, Megan died with Christ and rose with him to new life. May Megan now share with the Lord eternal glory. Megan's family have asked me to read on their behalf a eulogy and then individual messages from Troy, from Talia, Jasmine and Bailey, and also a message from Judy and Tony. Here we are today honouring, celebrating and remembering the life of our dearly beloved Megan, Jane Kaye. Megan was born on the 23rd of January 1974 at the Burnie Hospital and Megan was the youngest daughter of Meg and Noel Clark, a sister to Judy, Tony and Stephen. And Megan often commented on her fond memories growing up with a house full of people, love and laughter. Birthdays and other significant occasions were wholeheartedly celebrated in the Clark household with extended family, including the Maloneys. In her early years, Megan enjoyed sneaking out to the top of the town with Dad, Noel, whilst Meg was at bingo. And Megan enjoyed dancing, specifically jazz ballet, and would not go to sleep without being read Charlie the Cat first. In 1979, Megan began her education at Stella Maris, where she continued to dance, and from primary school to high school at Marist, Megan flourished. She started playing hockey, excelled in her schooling, and found her interest in cooking. Megan's first job was a waitress in a cafe, and from there she moved on to bigger things, landing a position at Mansell Finance, then Pinnacle in Burnie. Megan then met Richard, and in 1995 they got married at Star of the Sea Church in Burnie. And the following year they began their family with their first child, Talia, arriving in February 1996, followed by Jasmine in 1997, and then Bailey in 1998. And shortly after, Megan and Richard parted ways. In December 2000, Megan met Troy in Rosebery through Ali, whilst on leave from the army. From here, the two were inseparable, spending each possible moment together before Troy returned to his army unit. The two spoke daily and sent letters for 10 months while Troy was deployed in East Timor. And when Troy returned from East Timor, he discharged and moved back to Tasmania to be with Megan and the 3 children. How he survived this, we are all still unsure. Spontaneously in June 2001, while Troy was on 10-day leave, he asked Megan to marry him. Surprisingly, she said yes. And in 2003, Megan, Troy, Talia, Jasmine and Bailey moved to Cobar, where Megan began her position as a receptionist at the Cobar Motor Inn. Megan's duties then grew as she became the manager of the hotel, and throughout this time the family made lifelong friendships. In 2007, the family all moved back to Burnie, and Megan began her 13-year career at Woolworths, where she fulfilled many positions and built beautiful friendships. In 2008, Megan and Troy married. Then in 2009, they built their forever home in Caitlin's Drive, Wynyard. When the 3 children finally left the nest, although Jasmine and Bailey didn't stay away for long, this was when Megan and Troy's life together really started. The two loved to travel, whether it be to the mainland or cruising the 7 seas, making precious memories. On the 24th of December, life as it was changed for the worst when Megan got the horrible diagnosis of neuroendocrine cancer. And Megan put up a hard fight and endured 21 rounds of chemo while still working part-time at Woolworths. Megan had a positive mindset after she learnt more information about her condition and was determined to be the exception. She had admirable strength and did not let her illness get the better of her. Megan was a fun-loving, outgoing and kind soul who loved music, going to the beach, her pets over the years, Ariel, Rocky and Gypsy, reading and a simple Bushell's tea and a PJ Gold ciggy. But most of all, Megan was an exceptional mother, wife, daughter, friend and grandmother, when the light of her life, Leighton, was born in September 2020. In Megan's last few days, she was surrounded by the people she cherished dearly, just the way she wanted it. You will be sorely missed, Megan. May your light shine with us every day. So this is Troy's message to his beautiful wife. Troy writes, Megan, you are the most beautiful person I have ever known. Your smile and contagious laugh could light up the darkest room. The love in your eyes could never be mistaken. It didn't take me long to work out that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. Some people will search all their lives to find their soulmate and to find love, and I found mine in you. Our love for each other was deep, strong, and binding. And this love allowed us to achieve so much in life together. It got us through the sad times and allowed us to enjoy the happy times. We made many great memories with many great friends, from Burnie to Queenstown and even to Cobar. Megan always made me feel comfortable, and I could tell my darkest secrets and biggest fears, and now that fear is my reality. It hits me every night when I go to bed and every morning when I wake up, and you are not beside me. I miss you more than you know, more than words could describe. You were so selfless. If I was sick, your priority was to make sure that I was okay. It didn't matter if you were feeling unwell. Your strength and resilience are unwavering, and your ability to remain positive was inspiring. I could spend days listing all the things that made you such a beautiful person. One night recently you apologised to me for breaking my heart, but I would prefer to have a broken heart than to have never have met you or felt your love, warmth, compassion, or the touch of your hand and one of your loving hugs. Megan, you were the best thing that ever happened to me. I never felt such fear, emptiness and loss that I feel now. I see nothing but darkness. Without you, I find it hard to find my purpose in life. You are my direction, my beacon of hope, my reason for everything. We relied and lent on each other, and now I need you more than ever. I know that you would not want me to be like this, and I know I shouldn't. But without you, your strength and your guidance, it's hard not to be. Though your pain has stopped, I know that you would have lived with it forever to be able to stay with us. Even though our forever has been cut short, together as a family we have made a lifetime of memories. You are the love of my life, my best friend, and I will never forget you. I love you with all my heart, and until we meet again, have sweet dreams, my baby. Love now and forever, Troy. Megan's children, Talia, Jasmine and Bailey, would like to share this message. Mum, throughout our whole lives, you have been our one constant, the one person we could always rely on. It didn't matter what we did, you loved us always, and that's what unconditional love is. You have always been so strong, but the strength and courage you showed in the past 15 months is just phenomenal, regardless of how you were feeling. You were and always will be the rock of our family. We will forever be grateful that you were able to experience so much with Leighton. To be there when he was born, when he took his first steps, tried his first food, and to watch him grow into a cheeky little boy. Leighton will grow up knowing how much you loved him and everything you did for him. And Troy, we want to thank you for raising us, even though at times it would have been a nightmare. But mostly, thank you for looking after Mum like you did. We would all be so lost without you. The love you and Mum shared showed us what true love is. You may be gone, Mum, but you will never be forgotten, and your memory will live on through us and everyone who was lucky enough to be graced by your presence. We love you to all the ends of the universe. And Megan's sister Judy writes, "What a day it was on the 23rd of January 1974 when Megan Jane Clark arrived into the world and enlightened our lives. Megan was a determined young lady right from the start and always ended up getting her way, especially with our dad Noel, as he was a big softie and she had him wrapped around her little finger. I was 14 years old and in year 9, and I had a baby sister after 14 years of having 2 brothers in the house. Needless to say, she was never too far from my side, with her infectious smile and big brown eyes that lit up a room wherever she went. Endless trips to the pool, beach and park were always part of our weekends. And she loved dancing and dressing up, which she had done for many years at Reflections Dance Studio. When Barry and I met, Megan was also with us everywhere we went. The drive-in was one of the places she liked to come along with us, but we had to be careful to behave ourselves because she would pretend that she was asleep and loved to tell Mum if we'd misbehaved. The Cox family always made her welcome and very special, and she loved the baked dinners that Esme, Barry's mum, would cook, and the extra treats and sweets that were always made for her. Barry's dad, Lloyd, always let her feed the chickens and collect the eggs, which made her feel very important. When Barry and I married, my little sister Megan was the flower girl in our wedding and stole the show. And when it was time for us to leave the wedding reception, she wanted to come with us on our honeymoon and started to cry. So we had to sneak out the back without her seeing us leave. All our friends and relatives knew that wherever we went, Megan would be there with us, and they loved her and fussed over her. Christmas holidays every year, she was always with Barry and I on our annual visit to the East Coast. And with Megan's love of the water, it wasn't long before she was an accomplished swimmer. This love of the beach and the water continued on when her nieces Chantel and Monique were born. Megan was an auntie at 7 years of age and loved it because now she had 2 more girls to play with and she felt like their big sister. The bond that was formed was very, very special and everlasting and is something that can never be taken away. It will be there forever. Megan's love of hockey was inevitable, with Tony, Stephen and I all playing hockey in the junior ranks, and then with the South Burney Hockey Club where she was a premiership player. Megan followed suit and made lifelong friendships through hockey. She always played hard, as was the Clark trait, and elbows were always used discreetly when required, which is also a Clark trait. My little sister then had 3 precious gems that came into her life: Talia, Jasmine and Bailey, and her family, which meant so much to her. She loved being a mum and was a very proud nan. Her quote was, "Family means everything. Sometimes you make mistakes and things don't turn out right, but that's okay. It makes you stronger. Just do the best you can, but don't ever disregard your family, for they always will be there for you. Asking for help is a strength, not a weakness." And Judy continues, "Megan had battles in her life, but the courage she has shown along her journey has always got her through the tough times with family and friends by her side, and that was evident with her battle with her illness. Her guardian angel was Troy, the love of her life, and her beautiful grandson Leighton, who were her shining lights, and that bond will never be broken." And finally, Judy writes, "You were the best cook ever and made the bestest cheesecakes. We all love you to the moon and back, and no one can ever replace you. Rest in peace, little sister." And finally, her brother Tony has this message. Our hearts are broken forever. Tears have been falling now for a while. You had so much to look forward to and so much left to do. Your story has touched us with your love, determination, generosity and courage. From the time you were born, you lighted up our lives. The youngest, you always had one of us siblings on a string and around for you, whether making sure you changed buses on the way to school, which in some occasions included tears, outings to the beach, Saturday mornings in winter taking you to the hockey games and passing on advice from the sidelines, although this was not always well received, and I got the dark-eyed look which made you determined to prove me wrong. Also, family holidays at Sisters Beach was a favourite time for Sandra and I as well. You were generous with your time, always first to offer to open up your home to family functions and taking control, hence the nickname Queenie. At Christmas and birthdays, you could see your face light up when watching your nieces, and then great-nieces and nephews opening and enjoying their presents. This is a memory I will not forget. And Tony concludes, you are always around us, engulfing us with your love. Give us strength, keep us close, and watch over us from above. Well, we've got photos now, which I'm sure for many of you will bring back memories.
Well, this flower is my soul, but it's not half of what I own. I should give you every rose that ever grew, but take this one here for a start, and you can keep it in your heart. I have everything I need because of you. Well, if my life is long enough to pack up everything I love, I would do just that and give it all to you. But it's impossible to pay all the things you gave away, so this flower I give will have to do. Well, this flower is my soul, but it's not half of what I owe. I should give you every rose that ever grew, but take this one here for a start, and you can keep it in your heart. I have everything I need because of you. All the flowers growing wild for 10,000 lonely miles is not near enough to give you what I should. So I will owe you for a while, maybe longer than my time. I would give you all the world if I could. So this flower is my soul, but it's not half of what I owe. I should give you every rose that ever grew, but take this one here for a start, and you can keep it in your heart. I have everything I need because of you. I have everything I need because of you.
will raise you from your sleep. I will kiss you in 4 places. I'll go running along your street. I will squeeze the life out of you. You will make me laugh and make me cry. We will never forget it. You will make me call your name, and I'll shout it to the blue summer sky. We may never meet again, so shed your skin and let's get started. You will throw your arms around me. I dreamed of you at night time, and I watched you in your sleep. I met you in high places. I touched your head and touched your feet. So if you disappear out of view, you know I will never say goodbye. And though I try to forget it, you will make me call your name, and I'll shout it to the blue summer sky. We may never meet again, so shed your skin and let's get started. You will throw your arms around me. Yeah, you will throw your arms around me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you will throw your arms around me. Yeah, you will throw your arms around me. Yeah, you will throw your arms around me. Yeah, you will throw your arms around me.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
In your order of service, there is the Lord's Prayer, and the family would like to invite you to join in that prayer. And we pray together, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I invite you to please stand.
As you're disappearing, I'm hearing all I wanted you to say. I should focus more on the thought of letting you just slip away. But I get this strange feeling you're not revealing everything you wanted to say. So it's just a little harder for me to play the part of watching you walk away. So before you disappear again, just think of what you're feeling and don't go. There's more to what you're telling me. I'm not buying what you're selling me. Don't go. Don't you understand that I'm stranded in a feeling I can't shake? Don't you realize that I'm frightened of all the things you're gonna take? And now you seem so distant, so much more resistant to ever let the feeling show. So it's hard for me to face it, even less replace it. Everything you're letting go. So before you disappear again, just think of what you're feeling and don't go. There's more to what you're telling me. I'm not buying what you're selling me. Don't go.
Took the supermarket flyers from the